Alrighty, we're back with another White Dwarf video. This is issue 521. This is February 2026. So, got Spaceman Captain on the front. Then on the back, we've got the Raptors versus the Necrons from the latest Kill Team set. And it really doesn't seem that long ago when these were leaked all over the internet. And I really still dislike that one. But yeah, let's open it up and have a look. So, a little bit of fun. Just some little bits about some funny behind the scenes incidents and conversations. We've got our contents. So, the cards at the back are new Illuminov Realm Lord character and equipment cards for Warhammer Quest Darkwater. Bunker rank tracker card plus scenarios of the month as always. Operation Skirmish. So there's a few articles in here about different skirmish games, and yeah, some of our favourite skirmish games, because obviously our favourite skirmish game is Wartime. So let's open up and we'll start with Kill Team. We've got some Deadly Encounters Tomb Worlds, so some extra rules for fighting Tomb Worlds. We've got a paint splatter for the Night Lords, which is really cool. And I quite like how the flayed skin's sort of like this purpley colour. That looks pretty cool. And then you've even got the lightning effects there as well, which you can't have Night Lords without lightning. We've also got a little bit about painting the Necron Tomb Worlds as well. Just some really cool Kill Team terrain, a little bit about weather and scenery. So far, we've got some hobbying in there. We've got Visions of War, the Battle of Sanctuary 101. There's some really cool action shots of miniatures there. I like when they add in the weapon effects and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, really nice just having the subtle glows and stuff on them as well. Got Space Marine Operations. Got missions for them as always. There's some cards as well. Got Trigon in there. Gaunt's Ghost, your first and only guide to Tanith's finest. So a little bit about the Gaunt's Ghosts, just quite interesting. And all the characters that make up the Gaunt's Ghosts. Could they be seeing new miniatures? Maybe, who knows. Necromunda, Tales from the Underhive. Dave and his gang begin a Necromunda campaign. And I always love some of the crazy names people give their Necromunda characters. So we've got Speed Trout, Feet Biscuit, Tugboat, Thick Chili, and one that's Street Peanut, and then one just called Finger. There's some more here as well. Sergeant Sunset, Sergeant Symph, Photon Glitch. Really cool looking miniatures as well. Then we've got some Orlocks. Shotgun Charlie. Billy the Laserkirk. I think some of these have some of the best names here, the Corpse Grinder Colts, like Bobby the Butcher and Sloppy Joe. Butterfingers. I like how Butterfingers doesn't actually have any fingers. Yeah, really cool. And then we go into Blood Bowl. So, Batonians and the Tomb Kings. And they actually have a match report. So, as with the battle reports, I will also just skip to the end so we don't give away the outcome. And then we go into Warhammer Quest. So, we talked earlier about the cards having some rules for Lumineth. So, this is the article surrounding that, which is really cool. Oh, literally just that. Legends of the World That Was. So it's quite interesting, even that old world's out, that they still talk about the world that was. Because obviously the end of the Warhammer timeline is a lot later in the lore than it is in the old world timeline. So some of these characters wouldn't even been around in the old world, but they're still part of Age of Sigmar lore, and some of them, of course, still pop up in Age of Sigmar. We've got Gotrek, of course, Vampire, Mortarks, really cool miniatures. Champions of Chaos, Stormcast Eternals. I thought they were going to speak more about just specific people, but no. Okay. The Realms Remarkable from the Journal of Erasmus Zon, Magister of Hish. Is it Hish or Heish? Doesn't really matter, does it? So a little bit of lore there. And we have War in the Blighted Wilds. So this is some Path to Glory rules for forging potions and stuff, which I think is really cool. This is really cool. So you can forage for ingredients to make your potions, and you roll randomly for that. And then you have lots of different potions you can make. Some of them your characters or units can drink themselves to give themselves buffs, and others can be used against your enemies, whether they break and disperse into that cloud of gas or something, or you throw it over them. And I think, just by looking at it, I think the yellow ones are ones you use on yourself, and the blue ones are the ones that you attack with, by the looks of it. Oh wait, no, that's not actually right, because that one attacks. So maybe these are because they're used in your hero phase. I don't know. We'll just read what they say. I don't know. Now you can purchase some concoctions. There's different paths you can go down. So Path of the Alchemist or Path of the Woodsman. And we've even got little name tables as well. So like Nurgles, Regiments of Renown, etc. So the Nurgle ones are quite cool. Have Magola Spew, the Merg Mulch, the Slug Mother. Pretty cool. Just useful if you just want random names as well. Tale of Four Warlords for Age of Sigmar. I'm really surprised there isn't a 40k one in the middle of all of these. But there you go. We've got the point scoring system. So, starting with the Soulblight Gravelords from Amber, and they're so cool. I just love the contrast between the red robes and then the sort of verdigris on all the metal. Just works really well. And then you've got the bone colours in the banner as well. So, yeah, they're really nice. The army's really coming along nicely. We've got the Hallowed Knights. Looking really nice. Very nice and clean and crisp in comparison. Really cool. Do you like the Hallowed Knights? The Cities of Sigmar, and again, this is another beautiful looking army. I like the green accent colour in them, and yeah, I really love the Command Corps, especially this one. It's really striking. You see how well, like, it just stands out so much. And yeah, really cool. Cult. Do you see the Cult's Magus has been kit bashed into a wizard, which is really good. Really like that. Then we've got the Gloomspite Gits. And there's a Doom Diver Catapult now. It's just such a brilliant miniature. I eventually want to get all this goblin stuff to add to my own Gits army, because it is really nice. And the yellow just looks so good. And I love the bases on these. Really nice. I mean, you've got 4 absolutely fantastic armies there. And yeah, there's still a few months left to that, so they're going to get bigger. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in a couple of months' time. So we've got the second part of the Chronicles of Bane. We've got access granted. And really cool. Defenders of Ultramar there. Really like that. That's really, really cool. White Dwarf in the wild. Skirmish special. So we've got warbands. Oh, we've got some Goliaths. Morg Waif's Blade Coven. Now, Snotland Blood Bowl team. It's really cool. And Iron Warriors kill team. Of course, there'll be lots of Iron Warriors love coming out very soon. And we've got leaders and heroes as well. Really nice. I love the Typhus. That green's really cool, and the purple on the base is just so nice. Yeah, some really beautiful miniatures in there. I don't know why the photo on this one's so dark. But really cool. I mean, who doesn't love Skulltaker though? Skulltaker's just such an awesome miniature. Model of the month is Gobsprak. It's absolutely stunning. That base is just incredible. And yeah, I love that. It'd be nice to see more angles, more photos of them. But I'm sure a lot of people who send miniatures in all have their own social media accounts. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. It's always nice. Every now and then I get comments from people on here as well saying that their miniatures in the White Dwarf, which must be so exciting. Like, I really should maybe submit some of mine. Maybe one day. I need to take better photos though. Some Warhammer Studios leaders and heroes. I really like the colour scheme on the Stormcast. It's very different. Dante looks amazing. Now we've got Ripper Bolgrot and Mollog. A couple of Space Marines, got Librarian, Space Force Captain. Got Skaven up there, and Junif, is it a Router? Really cool miniature. Yeah, and they're all, of course, beautifully painted. And speaking of beautifully painted miniatures, we've got more in the Bunker Focus. Wargames Castellano. Really nice. I really like the yellow on the Hexbane Hunters. Like, it's not a colour I'd ever think to use on them. I suppose my cities of Sigmar are like from Leffers, so they're all just dark and they're painted quite dark and drab colours, so I never sort of think to use bright colours on them, but it works. Really cool. I absolutely love the Inquisitorial Agents. Really nice. That's really good work on them. I've got some Vespers Stingwings. Really, really nice. Yeah, really like them actually. And the White Dwarf team plays Bunker Bingo. Someone's getting ready for the Iron Warriors release. But really cool. And the hazards are very nice. And we've got some eliminators as well. And then lastly, just a really awesome Tarantulas Brood. I absolutely love these. I think the colour scheme's just incredible. Really like them a lot. And then we've got some Handkin Jaegers as well, which some of my favourite miniatures from the Votan range. Just absolutely love them. And yeah, we've got our cards, missions, and that's that. It's alright, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in there for the skirmish games, lots of extra little rules. So if that's your thing, then definitely worth picking up. But yeah, not too bad. So I'm obviously more into the hobby side of things. So when there's one's packed full of rules, it's not that appealing to me, but it's still nice to have extra rules and stuff for these games and other ways of playing. And the potion thing seems really cool and quite fun. So yeah, I hope some of you guys give that a whirl. Also have to say is thank you so much for watching, and please do feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I do these videos every month, plus lots of other content as well. So all I have to say is thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again in the next video.